the AEAA torch has now arrived in Ethiopia, the Horn of Africa, a land of ancient culture, timeless traditions, and the birthplace of coffee. It gives me great pleasure to welcome so many distinguished guests and participants to the 41st Association for Educational Assessment in Africa, AEAA, annual conference being hosted by the Educational Assessment and Examination Services here in Addis, the affectionate name of Addis Ababa, where the African Union is rooted. Fellow delegates, as we gather here in Addis Ababa, it is already evident that our colleagues from across Africa and beyond are beginning to experience the unique treasure of Ethiopia. Maybe I should put it in the plural. Unique treasures, because there are many. Unique treasures of Ethiopia. They are discovering a land where ancient history meets living tradition, where the rock-hewn churches of Lalibela stand as symbols of faith and resilience, where the rhythms of traditional music and dance echo the heartbeat of a proud people, and where the aroma of the world's first coffee continues to bring communities together. Friends, Ethiopia is not only hosting us, it is embracing us with its culture, its warmth, and its enduring heritage. Over the coming days, we'll be discussing and debating the latest research and approaches to transforming educational assessment to achieve quality learning and make informed decisions. I'm particularly excited that the 41st conference takes place in Addis Ababa, the capital city of the African Union. Since the AU designated 2025 as the year of justice for Africans and people of African descent through reparations, I can't think of any better place for the AEAA family and its regional and international sister organizations to have a discourse about the reconstruction of the educational assessment than Addis. Addis is the fitting place for the theme of this conference. A quote worthy from the AU theme is reparation, whose general meaning is the action to make amends. So, read together with the 41st AEAA conference theme, the AU theme calls on this conference to make a contribution from an educational assessment perspective to addressing historical injustices. Used idiomatically in the context of the conference taking place here in Addis, an argument could be advanced that the AU calls on all of us as assessment practitioners and policymakers to make some adjustments to our ways of assessing in order to treat those that we assess in a fairer and more accurate manner for informed decision-making. Thus, this conference presents an opportunity for delegates from all parts of Africa and those who join us from other parts of the world to consider how best to transform educational assessment in order to inform quality learning and informed decision-making. All this we are doing for our children. We are doing it for the little ones who were performing earlier this morning here on stage. The future of this continent, our posterity. Friends, we want the Africa that is prosperous, the Africa that is united, the Africa that is innovative. Dr. Ashetu, I liked the performance of the students earlier in the program. According to Professor Hudson Nswanisi, writing about actors He says the actors must be real people with real location, like our next door neighbor. The students this morning met that standard of Professor Nsanisi 100%. Can we clap for the students, please? The stimulating program and abstract booklets now in front of you shows that approximately 130 worthy papers, inclusive of 5 keynotes, will be delivered over the coming few days. Having gone through the booklet myself, I have no hesitation whatsoever in saying that the papers, anchored by scholars and practitioners representing about 25 countries, provide a flavor of the 8 sub-themes that the conference addresses. And they are directly germane to the current debates on educational assessment and promise to offer a wide geographical perspective, covering both the African continent and global experiences concerning the transformation of educational assessment. Added to that are 3 panel discussions aimed at enriching the debates and discussions. We are greatly grateful to all the paper authors, not only for their varied and thought-provoking contributions, but also for putting together and submitting papers in a timely manner. I firmly believe that each one of the papers will generate discussions and debates to help us transform our ways of doing the business of educational assessment to enhance the quality of learning and decision-making. Friends, as well as thanking the authors of their papers, I'd also like to thank and congratulate the local organizing committee, LOC, under the chairpersonship of Mr. Ilikal Wondimene, for executing this task of putting this conference together with a high degree of excellence. Special recognition goes out to Dr. Eshetu Gebete, the incoming president of the AEAA, and the EAES management team for the oversight role played from day one up to this stage. Dear Minister, at the end of this conference, the leadership of the AEAA is coming to East Africa, to Ethiopia to be particular, with Dr. Eshetu Gebete taking over as president. I'm going to hand over to him nicely. I'll not be exchanging brown envelopes with him under the table. It is going to be a smooth transition, Honorable Minister. Appreciation is also expressed to the UNESCO for graciously supporting the development of the Common Assessment Framework in Africa. Similarly, I extend a special word of thanks to the AU Commission for working alongside the UNESCO in connection with the development of the Common Assessment Framework. A warm welcome once more to the 41st AEAA conference. May we have engaging and inspiring days with networking, new insights, memorials, socializing, and recharging. I sincerely hope that you will join us on Wednesday when we go on excursions exploring this beautiful country. The team has plans to ensure that conference delegates are introduced to the hidden gems of this city of increasing significance in the African continent, the capital of Africa, Addis Ababa. Fellow delegates, as I conclude these opening remarks, let us rejoice. Let us rejoice in the privilege of being together here in Ethiopia. Let us celebrate that moment of being in Addis. Our hearts are filled with gratitude for the warm hospitality we have received, and with excitement for the days of learning, sharing, and collaboration that lie ahead. May this gathering in the Horn of Africa inspire us to strengthen the bonds of our association, and may Ethiopia's spirit of resilience and culture of unity remain with us as a lasting memory. Truly, we are delighted to be here, Mr. Deputy Prime Minister, Your Excellency. As we celebrate this moment with joy and hope, I wish you productive discussions and debates, and I keenly look forward to the resolutions that will emerge from this conference taking place in the land of origins. I thank you.